All right, here's the former UFC lightweight champion Рафаэль Дос Аньос now plying his trade as a welterweight. And DC, you have said his performance against Anthony Showtime Pettis to win the belt, one of the best performances as underdog challenger we have ever seen.
It was unbelievable to watch. He went in there with an idea of how he was going to become UFC champ, and he stuck to it to a core. The game plan that him and Rafael Cordeiro had prepared was truly great for Anthony Pettis. Not only did he do that against Pettis, though, he defended the belt against Donald Cerrone. Did it against Neil Magny after going up to welterweight, beat Robbie Lawler. He's a cardio machine, and it was on full display in his last victory over Kevin Lee.
And his alignment with Jason Perillo has certainly helped take his boxing to the next level. Good to see Рафаэль Дос Аньос back and looking for more here tonight. Well, ground and pound is a true art form, and whether you're talking about Khabib Nurmagomedov, Jack Hermanson, or this guy, they've all taken it to the next level over the last several years.
Yes, it's unbelievable to watch him take control and find opportunities to land ground strikes. Now, what they do so well is he does not waste punches. He usually will find one good shot and take it. He does not try to just go punch, 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 punch for the sake of punching. He finds position. He finds posture. He brings his hands inside, and then he comes over the top with elbows, or he lands these big right hands that makes his opponents fold up, and then he goes to the next position, whether it be submission or continuing to ground and pound his opponents into the bottom of the octagon.
And of course, it all starts with maintaining top position, which he does as well as anyone in the game. Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, with some differences in height and a similar reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce
in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 31 wins, 13 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Рафаэль Дос Anьos. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 21 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, so here we go with round one, grappler versus grappler. This was probably the wrong week for me to skip combat sambo class, but what are your expectations for this one?
I expect these guys to come together, man. I expect them to come together, and we're going to see some fantastic throws, and not only just fantastic throws, but just jockeying for position. Even though it may not look that these guys are doing much, the little details in the underhooks, in the clinches, in the foot position, head position, is going to be very interesting to watch.
Oh! Lands a big right hand there.
Oh, nice elbow.
Couple of shins here being tested early. Dos Anjos gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Right hand upstairs. Oh, huge block. Dos Anjos trying to feint his way in.
He's back in the clinch position. This is where he, oh man.
Oh, and he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again.
If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And this guy is the poster boy for that saying, because he shot many takedown attempts, and he finally has secured one.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by RDA. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. He
jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his...
And this might just be a matter of time. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Dos Anjos is back in half guard, very comfortable here. Round 2 straight ahead. All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Are you ready? You ready? Fight!
Ooh, blocks the shot.
Great punch landing with so much power.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, that is a nice straight punch by him there. He's got it all going tonight.
No wasted act.
Double leg shot.
Oh, slams him down with conviction, man. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Well, you gotta stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you gotta be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Fighters back to their feet here. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
Oh, yeah, right hand.
Back and forth we go here.
Shot a double leg.
Oh, massive slam. That'll change the complexion of this one. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's gonna be.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Dos Anjos. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. And that's the end of round number 2.
Respira fundo, relaxa. Vamos diminuir a pulsação. Ó, vamos superar isso porque não é cansar.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down, even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back to range.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Muay Thai plum. Clean with the right hook.
Wow.
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits his double leg.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect it with...
Nice takedown land. Oh, now he's in trouble. Oh, man, notice how he's walking him over to try to get a windshield choke.
Excuse me? Windshield choke.
A windshield choke. He took the arm with him. Oh, my goodness, he got the finish. He got the finish with a windshield choke in an octagon fight. That's amazing.
I don't sign the bonus checks, but you're rocking a windshield choke in the octagon. You got to think 50 G's coming his way.
I mean, that's very, very rare and very hard to pull off without wearing a gi.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest. At 2 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad.
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.